Okay, how I flunked my general education classes and still got into the #2 college in the nation for communications. So I'm going to preface with, I got very good grades in high school. I am a hard worker and I am education driven. And so I would work very, very hard, and I got into BYU. Once I got into BYU, the first 2 years are general education classes, and they are hard and they are Scantron based. I don't do Scantron tests very well. It's very challenging for me. I have dyslexia, and I look at Scantron tests and I'm like, and I started flunking my classes and flunking these tests. And it was so challenging because I'm very driven and I want to get the good grade, but I was not doing well. So this is how I did it. I found a workaround, and there in life is always options. Just remember that. If you are coming across a roadblock, there are options. You just have to be hungry and hardworking and willing to look at what are the options. So I went to my professors and I said, I have dyslexia and I'm having a really hard time with Scantron tests. Would you be willing to give me an oral exam? You ask me the questions and I can tell them to you. I know the answers. I just can't do it on a Scantron test. And some of those professors were willing to. However, my GPA overall was pretty low because I had not done well. I had not performed well on those Scantron tests. So I got to know the professor, the head of the Department of Communications, Lori Wilson. Love you, Lori. I got to know her well. I volunteered. I networked. I did whatever I could to be in Lori Wilson's path in order to make sure she remembered me. So then when I applied to get into the college, and I had a terrible GPA, and it wasn't because I didn't want to, I wanted to, I was trying, and I explained that. And guess what? I got into the communications department. I don't know why she was willing to accept me, because my GPA certainly did not show that, but my drive, my initiative, and my willingness to make it happen was there. I love Lori Wilson. I love that she took a chance on me. And guess what? I use business communications every single day in my career. So you may not be great at grades or Scantron tests, but there still is a way around it. So there you go. If you're having a hard time, find a way around it. There are always options. Where there's a will, there's a way.